Pat, how was the off season and was it long enough?
Off season was pretty good. It treated me well. I enjoyed it while I can. It flew by to say the least, but now we're here.
How high are expectations, you think, going into this training camp? I mean, coming off, making the playoffs, adding some key guys, how high are expectations?
You want to set expectations pretty high, but you can't let that, allow yourself to unwaver from the fact that, we still got a lot of goals to accomplish as a team. We're just going to take it day by day in training camp and just keep on sharpening iron, sharpening our toolbox, and just keep on getting better out here on the gridiron. So.
Hey, Pat, there was a time where your dad seemed a little frustrated when you started here. The team wasn't performing. Now that you are where you are with this particular team, how is he feeling about you and this team this year?
I think he's feeling pretty confident. Obviously he got some things he need to handle over there where he at. So, I think we got such a great team going in towards this year. I'm looking forward to getting out there with the guys. So, a lot of new additions, a lot of new pieces that fit our system. So, it should be great.
When you have as much continuity as you have defensively, where do you try to start training camp? Is it just about working you guys in, or how do you sort of try to, jump off given the number of guys you have back on the defense?
Just constant communication out there. I think football is, all of it plays out to communication. Being hyperactive out there. Just going out there, communicating the call in the meetings, in the film room. And just building that confidence and that chemistry early on. So, a lot of guys that we got, they've played a lot of football, a lot of experienced football, winning football. So, it's nothing new to them. But obviously it's a new situation. So, I'm looking forward to, getting together with the guys and, picking their brains. So.
You were vocal last year about how impressed you were by Bo as he goes into his second year, how eager are you to see what he can do, and I guess how much confidence, the team's confidence comes from having him in place at quarterback.
Yeah, Bo, he's even more confident going into this year. Obviously, with year one under his belt, a lot more confidence rises upon that. So, the team, we have Bo back through the whole way through. He's a tremendous leader out there, obviously a tremendous player. So, this year he's going to make a lot of noise, and, we're looking forward to see what he does and his success moving forward. So
this whole offseason, it hasn't been Pat Surtain. It's been NFL Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain. Mm-hmm. Has that been, tough to keep the grounded and all that kind of stuff?
It's adding that hardware, to my resume. It's pretty cool, but honest with me, I just stay grounded, stay humbled, stay in the thick of things. You could be at the top like that and could fall that quickly. So, I just go back, to my work and the work that I put in each and every year. So, obviously it was a busier off season than usual, but I also enjoy the fruits of my labor, but I know there's still more work ahead for me to do. So,
Pat, being Defensive Player of the Year going into this season, do you think teams will target you less differently than they have in the past now, especially that you've proven that you're the best defensive player?
We'll see. I feel like every week faces its new challenges. Offensive scheme, different personnel, different plays up. So, we'll see how I go this year, but that doesn't make me feel comfortable. I make things seem like everything's just gonna come easy. I know I still gotta put the work in. I know I still gotta put my best foot forward out there each and every week. So.
When we talk to players this time of year, they all say we want to win a Super Bowl, we want to win the title. But what about the commitment of this group makes you think this group can do special things? What do you see from this group, whether it's the buy-in or culture, that makes you think you guys can take a step forward?
We're determined. We got a lot of selfless leaders out here, and that just goes a long way. There's guys that put the team first before themselves, and that goes through everybody on the team. So I think it resonates pretty well what our common goal is. We know in the playoffs last year we didn't get the result that we wanted, and that just adds another chip on our shoulder going in towards this year, and we got the right team to do so.
Pat, there was a video at Chad Johnson's camp court and Jamar Chase talking about specifically, like trying how to beat you, on what, did you see that?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
What does it mean to know, kind of like, we've asked you just that guys are thinking about you in this way, and you have that respect for receivers in this league? What was kind of the reaction to that?
I think it's a lot of respect that goes into it. I think the highest honor, the highest respect you could get is from your peers. So hearing that is pretty cool to see. Telling Ocho is not that easy, but, they know what's best. But it's major respect, so respect to them guys as well, So, football, you go up against the best of the best each and every week. And, just to get that respect from your peers like that, it means a lot.
In what areas have you seen Jahdae Barron grow the most already?
I just think he's very smart. He's savvy. He understands the game pretty well. Coaches put him in around different positions. I think that's harder to learn coming in as a rookie, especially with, VJ's playbook. But it feels like he's handling it pretty well. And it seems like he's up the schedule on things. So I'm excited to see, what he brings to the table this year.
Pat, another August for you, going to be facing Cortland, day to day. What have you just come to respect most or appreciate most about your relationship with him and the battles that you guys have out here?
Yeah, Court, my dog, he's my brother. So, every time we come out here, we're looking to compete and get better. And you can just tell each and every year, he's looking to get better himself. So I feel like we haven't even seen the best of him yet. Even though he's been so great. So I think, sharpening each other's craft is going to make each other better each and every day. So looking forward to those battles.
Pat, have you kept tabs with the leadership changes that were made recently at the NFLPA, and what sort of confidence do you have in the Players Union and just representing issues that are important to players?
Say it again?
Have you kept tabs on the leadership changes at the NFLPA, and just are you confident in their just ability to represent the players and what's important to you?
Yeah, I think it's very important to, represent the players in this role. I feel like the players' voices are very crucial from that standpoint. And, us as players, we know how we feel on a day-to-day basis, and we know that it needs to be changed. So I think it's pretty evident that, the players, allowing their voices to be heard, is very important. So.
Go back for Pat. Pat, saw that you were in Greece hanging out with Michael Jordan and the other Jordan brand athletes. How excited are you to be one of the signature Jordan brand football athletes, and what was that experience like?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It was a cool experience meeting, MJ himself. It was pretty dope, man. I feel like that whole brand, what they have in order, is a very close group. The brand is like, a family first aspect. So, I'm glad to be a part of the Jordan brand. Looking forward to it.
Are you looking forward to having as cool shoes or cooler shoes as your coach, so that you can have the only exclusive?
We're gonna be competing out there on the field, even though I know he got the exclusive Jones already. So I still got some catching up to do.